computer languages. Language is the main means of communication. To communicate with the computer, we need a common language. We call it computer language. A language that a computer can understand. Let's learn about languages. If we want to talk to each other, we need a common language that both of us can understand. For example, if one person speaks Hindi and the other person speaks Malayalam, both of them can't understand each other's language. Then, how will they communicate? They need an interpreter who can interpret for both of them. Computer is a machine, so it can't understand our language. It can understand only two stages of switches, that is, on and off switches. Switch on is represented by a chord 1, while switch off is represented by a chord 0. These chords are called binary chord. As you know, computer is a machine that works on electricity. Depending upon the two states of electricity, that is presence or absence of electric pulse, a computer can understand only binary language, that is the language of zeros and ones. Binary language, also known as machine language. In the beginning, programs are written only in machine language. Since it was the only language that can be understood by the computer. There are three types of computer languages: machine language, assembly language, and high-level language. Machine language. The lowest and the most basic form of computer language is machine language. This language is called binary language, that is made up of zeros and ones. 0 represent off state, that is no electric pulse, and 1 represent presence of electric pulse. A computer can understand only at the machine level. Every instruction has to be given as zeros and ones only. The machine language is sometimes referred to as machine code or object code, which is set of binary digits 0 and 1. These binary digits are understood and read by a computer system and interpret it easily. It is considered a native language as it can be directly understood by a central processing unit. The machine language is not so easy to understand, as the language uses the binary system in which the commands are written in ones and zero form, which is not easy to interpret. There is only one language which is understood by a computer, that is machine language. The operating system of the computer system is used to identify the exact machine language used for that particular system. The operating system defines how the program should write so that it can be converted to machine language and the system takes appropriate action. The computer programs and scripts can also be written in other programming languages like C, C++, and Java. However, these languages cannot be directly understood by a computer system. So, there is a need for a program that can convert these computer programs to machine language. The compiler is used to convert the programs to machine language, which can be easily understood by computer systems. The compiler generates the binary file and executable file. This is the binary form for the word hello world. So you can see it is a huge numbers of zeros and ones. So a word or a letter converted into its corresponding binary form using zeros and ones. First set is for H, second set is for E, small letter E, third set is for small letter L, and fourth small letter L, fifth small letter O. Like that it continues. Assembly language. Coding of program by binary form is very tedious. To overcome these difficulties of writing machine code, assembly languages were developed in 1950s. These languages use symbolic codes called mnemonics to write instructions. A mnemonic is a short form given to an instruction. In assembly language, we can use words similar to our English, like SUM for addition, SUB for subtraction. The program written in assembly language has to be translated into machine language, and then only it can be executed by the computer. Assembly is the software program that translates assembly language into machine language. Next is high-level language. High-level language is very close to our human language. This is a programming language close to human language. The development of high-level language was done when the programmers faced the issue in writing programs as the other language has portability issues, which mean the code written in one machine cannot be transferred to other machines, thus lead to the development of high-level language. The high-level language is easy to understand and the code can be written easily as the programs written are user-friendly in a high-level language. Other advantages of code written in a high-level language is the code is independent of a computer system, which means the code can be transferred to other machines. The high-level language uses the concept of abstraction and also focus on programming language rather than focusing on computer hardware components like register utilization or memory utilization. The development of high-level language is done for a programmer to write a human-readable program that can be easily understood by any user. The syntax used and the programming style can be easily understood by humans. If it is compared to low-level languages, the only requirement in a high-level language is the need of compiler. As the program written in a high-level language is not directly understood by the computer system, before the execution of high-level programs, it needs to be converted to machine-level language. Machine language is also considered as low-level language or first-generation language, and assembly language is considered as middle-level language or second-generation language. And the high-level language are third-generation languages. The assembly language is considered as second-generation language. The first-generation language is machine language. The assembly language is mostly famous for writing an operating system and also in writing different desktop applications. The operations carried out by programmers using assembly language are memory management, registry access, and clock cycle operations. The drawback of assembly language is the code cannot be reused and the language is not so easy to understand. The assembly language is considered a group of other languages. Computer languages and their types. Computers are machines. But how do you work with the machine? Well, by giving instructions to it. No? To give instruction to computer to perform some task, computer languages were used. A computer language is a way to give instruction to computer to perform desired task. Just like there are multiple languages we use to communicate like Tamil, English, Malayalam, Marathi, French. We can also interact with the computer through multiple computer languages. Let's learn different categories of computer languages. Categories of computer languages. Categories of computer languages. There are two categories of computer languages. First one, low level language and high level language. Low level languages are used to give instruction to computer in a way which is easily understood by the hardware of computer. These languages are easier for a computer to understand but difficult for a human to understand. Two low-level languages are machine language and assembly language. High-level languages give instructions in natural language like English. Thus, these are easier for human to understand but difficult for computer to understand. There are many high-level languages like C, C++, Java, COBOL, PHP, etc. Evolution of computer languages. A computer can understand instructions in terms of electrical signals as it works on electricity. Electric signals are either on or off. Or we can say 1 for on and 0 for off. When computers invented, firstly instructions were given to it in terms of ones and zeros. This form of language is known as machine language, and it is the first generation language. First generation language. Firstly, computers were given instructions in forms of zeros and ones. This language is called machine language. Machine language. Machine language uses codes like 0 and 1. A computer was able to understand it directly without any conversions. This language is also known as binary language because it uses only two symbols, that is zeros and ones. Bi means two. We are using only two symbols, 0 and 1 here in this machine language. So it is called binary language. Second generation language or 2GL. Machine language was just ones and zeros. To find out errors and correct errors were very tedious task in machine language. Thus come second generation language, that is assembly language. Second generation language is known as assembly language. In this language, instructions were replaced with some coded terms called mnemonics. Example: add, halt, move, MOV, etc. so that it becomes little easier to read and understand. Then we can correct it easily. A computer can understand and work on machine code only. So, assembly language needed a special software called assembler that converts it into machine language. So, assembler, it needs a special program, assembler, to convert that language into machine language form, that is zeros and ones form, binary form. Assembly language is second generation language. It uses mnemonics similar to our English like words along with the binary codes. So it becomes very easy than machine language. Very easier than machine language. Mnemonics examples are add, halt, MOV, move, etc. are the mnemonics. These are in short form for instructions giving using assembly language. And computer can understand only machine language. So we need to convert this assembly language into machine language form. For that, software used for converting this assembly language into machine language is called assembler. This is software used to convert assembly language into machine language is assembler. Third generation languages. First two generations of languages like machine language and assembly language were comparatively easier for a computer to understand, but it was difficult for human to read and to create codes using them. Thus came English like programming language to give instruction to computer. These languages are known as high level languages. high level languages. As they are easier for human to understand. C, C++, Java, COBOL, Pascal are some examples for high-level languages. Fourth generation language or 4GL. Third generation language require detailed procedures, but fourth generation language just require what do you want from the code rather than how to do. SQL, Structured Query Language, SQL is one such language. Here you just write select all, department name, from employee table, EMP table. To get all the department names. No detailed program is required. Example, for SQL, Progress for GL, etc. Fifth generation languages or 5GL. The fifth generation languages are more focused on artificial intelligence. Example, Prolog, Mercury, etc. Prolog, Mercury, etc. are examples for fifth generation languages. They focused on artificial intelligence. So now let us summarize this computer languages. A computer language is a way to give instruction to computer to perform desired task. There are two categories of computer languages: low level language and high level language. Low level language give instructions to computer in a way which is easily understood by the hardware of computer. Machine language and assembly language are examples for low level language. High level language give instructions in natural language like English. C. English like words. It uses English like words. C, C++, Java, COBOL are examples for high level languages. Now comes different generations of computer language. Now let's learn about different generation of computer languages. First generation language. Zeros and ones were used to give instruction to the computer, and this language is called machine language. And since they use zeros and ones, It is also known as binary language. Second generation languages are more easier than machine language. They have used mnemonics. It's a mixture of binary language and English-like words. Mnemonics are the short form for assembly language instructions. Some of the examples are ADD, add, SUB for subtraction, SUM for sum. All these are some codes used in assembly language. Both these are low-level languages. Then comes high-level language. High-level language. High-level language. So first one, third generation, 3GL. First two generations of languages were comparatively easier for a computer to understand, but it was difficult for human to read and to code them. Thus came high-level language. C, C++, Pascal, COBOL are examples of third generation languages. Third generation language require detailed procedure. So, fourth generation languages were evolved. There is no detailed program required. SQL is an example for fourth generation language. Then comes fifth generation language. Fifth generation languages are more focused on artificial intelligence implementations. Prolog, Mercury are examples for fifth generation languages. That's all about different computer languages.